You'll never be good enough. You're so socially awkward, no one wants to spend time with you. You're too fat. You don't have enough muscle. You'll never reach your goals. You're not worth it. Just give up already. We all think badly about ourselves throughout our lives. It's an intense struggle that we all have to face, and a battle that we have to fight every single day. I have a long history with tearing myself down, beating myself up if I slept in, ate too much, forgot to drink enough water. But I was so focused on making sure that I felt so bad about what I had done that I wouldn't do it again, and trying to come up with systems for the future that will help me not get stuck in these ruts again, that I was missing out on what was right in front of my face.
Sorry, I didn't sleep the greatest last night, so...
I have wasted countless hours beating myself up, telling myself that if I couldn't get even this small little habit to stick, there was no way I was going to do anything great with my life. I held all my worth in my accomplishments, and on the days when I wasn't as productive as I could have been, I would beat myself up and call myself a failure.
So we're going to Lake Superior today. I think we're gonna wade around, maybe swim, I don't know, and hike around. I haven't been to Lake Superior since I was very small, so I don't remember it at all.
I missed out on so many fun memories because I had to get my crunches done morning and night, no matter if we were at a sleepover or not, and all those times when I was surrounded by people who truly cared about me. But I was stuck in my head thinking about all the things I needed to do in order to be loved by them. I thought there was no way anyone could love me just for my personality, my blunt, loud, crazy self. I thought no one could love me with the body I had, chubby, pimples, and under-eye bags. I thought that unless I could prove myself by accomplishing something great, I would never be truly loved and accepted. But I couldn't have been farther from the truth. After many late-night talks with my dad and journaling sessions, I started to realize that my worth didn't come from anything I could accomplish. I had worth because I was created by God. He made me exactly the way He wanted me to be. And yes, I still have many things I need to work on, but I understood then that those are not the things that hold my worth, and that I could love myself at the same time as working towards those things. And don't think it was all uphill from there, because I have many ups and downs to this day, and that's just part of being human, and I'm learning to accept that and take on the challenge day by day.
Why did you squish him?
I don't know. Learning to accept that my worth is not found in my accomplishments was really hard, especially when it came to friendships. For the longest time, I thought that friendships were like part of this give and take system, where if I didn't have anything to give, then there was no way I was ever going to make a friend. Also, growing up, I was in a lot of toxic friend groups that really did not help me understand the concept of unconditional love with friendships. But then I began to realize that the friends that I actually want would love me for who I am, even at my worst pathetic state, and nothing I could do would make them love me less. Once I began to understand that, I kind of dropped out of my old friend groups and stopped hanging out with them, which is a really sad and kind of scary thing to do when you don't have a whole lot of friends. But if someone's taking all your joy and making you feel so crappy about yourself that you don't want to get out of bed in the morning, I think it's time for you to rethink why you're actually friends with those people. And yes, if you do that, you will go through lonely times where you don't really have anyone to talk to. But if you're patient, then God will bring friendships into your life that will be totally worth all the pain and waiting. Another thing I started to understand then was that I needed to love myself in spite of my flaws and weaknesses, not settling for a lower life than I was called for, but reaching towards a better life while enjoying where I'm at. Because at the end of the day, right now, right here is all we have. And if we can't learn to be happy where we are at, we will never be happy. I have learned this the hard way, being so discontent with everything in my life, jumping from job to job, from plan to plan, just wandering through life, being unhappy. Just to realize I could have been just as happy doing any of those things if I just had the right mindset about it. I still struggle with being content where I'm at, what my body looks like, being content without a job, just focusing on learning stuff so that I can get a good career in the future. Understanding that I can't compare my life and where I'm at as a 17-year-old to anybody else because each and every one of our lives is our own to live, and God has a plan for our lives that is better than anything we can imagine.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Just an outline and a silhouette. I'm trying to find where we're gonna go at Florida. You with like a romance film. That is not responsible. Well, it does not capture whatsoever.
Take hold of your life, guys. Don't let the negative thoughts drown out the good. There is so much to look forward to in your life and so much beauty right in front of you. Grab tight to the reins and make straight the path of your future. It all starts in this moment, right here, right now.